it reminds me of this mantra that the best way to really learn something is to actually teach it to somebody else. And so I can imagine that I've done also projects in big companies that if managers are there for a very long time, it actually helps them to be able to give this advice to somebody else, so that they actually understand their own business better by being confronted with a totally different environment.
Yeah, that's spot on. That's spot on. That's that they are looking for is also, and I dare to say it's maybe the horse of Troy. That let's say the owner is talking to a manager of a big company who is his advisor, and he will say, okay, but to approach companies like us, you have to do like that and that. That's enormous value for business owners. But the other side is also true. The advisor has direct advantage to be with the owner of the company to see how he's successful, how is the guy daring to take all those risks, and he will help him to lower the risk by giving him direct advice how to approach bigger companies.
It reminds me of a theory of Anthony Robbins, where he says like people certainly need a kind of predictability in their life, but at the same time this must be balanced by a certain set of insecurity. So when you work in a big company for many years, there's a lots of security there, there's predictability there. But then you get attracted, of course, by an element of insecurity. And if you can do that in a good way, by actually helping companies outside of the big corporation where you're active in, there is value added there.
There is the difference that we can make. But I think myself also, it's not only bringing bigger managers from bigger companies together with the business owners, it's also business owners, former business owners, or business owners who sold their company, bringing together with business owners still struggling to come to the next steps. That is also very valuable because they bring in competences and they know their way of success, and they can help to the owner and saying, okay, we have a network of investors, we know how to make a business plan on a better way, we know how to hire the right competence in your company, they know how to approach new clients, and that also. This, I think, it's not only bringing the manager of bigger companies together with business owners, but also former business owners, and maybe also a financial guy, a CFO of a big company who is nowadays a part-time CFO on the market, and who is saying, okay, I join an advisory board, and I bring my competence too, and I can say, okay, that's good and that's not good. You can take more risk or less risk, and that's also the reason we work together with those guys, like the CFO Center here in Belgium.
So the CFO Center, can you explain that?
Yeah, CFO Center is a group of part-time CFOs. CFOs all worked in bigger companies, and they joined the CFO Center here in Belgium to bring their companies on a part-time, their competence on a part-time basis to small and medium businesses. And they are part of a bigger group, the Liberty Group in the UK, and there are more than 1,000 part-time executives. They are all supported by the competence of the whole network, the global network. And of course, every country has its network. And here in Belgium, we work together with the CFO Center, who is really focused on part-time CFOs, bringing into companies. And I feel myself, this is a really fantastic new way of seeing the market and helping SMEs. But that feeling a first, or let's say have a first taste of a part-time CFO in your company, maybe is already a good thing to have them part of your advisory board member.